Greetings everyone, and Great here with another Advanced Wars Days of Ruin Tiny Wars replay. So on bottom left side as Yellow Isabella, we got a 4-name spawn. Top right side as Dark Gray Tasha, we got EvilAnge. Heh. Technically true. Not sure what it looks like when I get away from the camera. Either way, when it comes to COs, we've got a Isabella. Of course, it's been nerfed the cartridge counterpart. Has standard board and cost 2 radius, 30, 60, 60. All units get plus 20, plus 10%. And for her super, of course, same thing. Of course, also plus 2 movement and plus 1 indirect range. She's effectively Jake now from Dual Strike. From Tasha, has standard board and cost. Of course, it's been buffed cartridge counterpart. Blah, my mind's just scrambled. Standard board and cost 1 radius, 30, 60, 60. All air units or all units get plus 10, plus 10. All air units get additional plus 40% offense, plus 20% defense, and plus 2 movement. For superpower, of course, apply all that globally, but of course, all air units get additional forward movement. This map, the airport's actually contestable. Tasha would probably like to have some temporary airports help get some resupply, but it is actually difficult to actually secure this airport. Maybe the gunboat can drop off one of these infantry units quickly enough to get over there. But in return, Isabella should probably try to get this base going and get here up towards this airport as soon as possible. So far, just infantry. The Tasha can go for bike infantry. Just go for double infantry, saves 1,000 monies. Bike infantry. Bike infantry. Bike infantry, and of course another infantry. Is that infantry or capturing? Yeah, it was built. My mind's completely fried right now. Probably gonna be might be my last replay for tonight. Double infantry and commits base skip, and has 8,000 funds sorting up. I'm not sure if she's eyeing. Is she going for medium tank next turn? Medium tank can be a little bit too slow for now. Regular tank be more than adequate. Got regular tank infantry commit space skip. 17. She's going for a aircraft carrier. Does for a tank down here. Push for the infantry unit there. Goes regular tank and infantry. Yeah, aircraft carrier would be a bit stupid. It costs 20,000. I always forget the exact cost for the capital ships because, let's be frank, all the ships' costs change in all the advanced wars. I think aircraft carriers cost in Dual Strike 32,000 funds for a glorified missile, which I think had like 8 range. Something was absurd, but still. A unit that probably should only at that rate should only cost like 20,000. Costing 20,000 or 32,000 is just absurd. Pink artillery. Another tank, a rig, and infantry. Tank anti-air, and we'll commit base skip. Both cars have their airport now. Comm towers in the corner still despicably neutral. This can be interrupted though. Got another pair of tanks. Now have a CO tank there. Does get a good shot. It's infantry unit twice. This tank looks like it's out of range to move over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, cannot range that tank. You have now a battlecopter, infantry, and infantry. Tasha has 20,000 funds in the bank. Could go for a bomber this turn. Battlecopter, tank, bike. She's probably going to be sealing that battlecopter next turn. There's a rig in the center, so it could start deploying a temporary airport in the center. Isabella's tank heading up north. Both players are currently at 0 energy at the moment. It's that tank twice. Isabella's making some great gains in the center overall. Gunboat here is getting low on fuel. Tank, infantry, and another battlecopter. Doesn't see the battlecopter up north just yet. Anti-air. Does not see the battlecopter. Another tank and infantry. Does get a great shot on the rig. Rig goes down. Tank does get struck. Tank gets knocked out. Tank gets hit. That's a lot of good hits there by Isabella. Isabella's 31 energy. 91,000 versus 80,000, so has pretty good valid lead on the field as well. Tank, infantry, and another battlecopter. Good shot there. Though it looks like the recon did get recovered for the APC. Or rig. Medium tank and anti-air. Hits that tank there, hits that tank there. Maybe apply her superpower this turn. Nope, moves the CO unit. She's now has a full CO charge. Anti-tank here may be the best thing right now, but that, or if she pops the superpower, the artillery will be in range of the anti-tank. So anti-tank is not... That base is technically locked, the superpower. Or at least in bombardment range. $96,000 versus 75, so she's about a turn ahead in value. Plus a tank on top of the HQ. It's the CO tank. Isabella's in a great position right now. Medium tank, and infantry. Top superpower. Gets the tank there. Does not use artillery to strike that tank, as I thought he would. Starts capturing the base there, and the ATR can still go around a little bit. You can put the body battlecopter on top in that line there, and basically locked down. Does take out a tank in turn though. I think it would have been a good idea to task the battlecopter here, because right now the ATR is in range 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, putting the battlecopter on top of Wasteland, well, the ATR could still shoot it down, and the infantry unit could still hit that capture squad. Tasha's not loaded up any unit this entire game, has she? Tank, infantry, and battlecopter up north. In terms of 78,000, Isabella starts turn 109, 2 turns ahead in value. Join captures, hit the A tier. 8 capture progress remaining on the base, or factory. Battlecopter, tank, infantry, and infantry. And that base or factory has 8 capture progress, so next turn will be at 5. Gunboat, the drop of infantry unit there. Interior duster bike. Oh, this comm tower is actually still not captured as well. That's interesting. A lot of good picks up north. That base will be captured in 2 turns, in 2 more turns. Bike, infantry, battlecopter. And anti-air. Anything sitting over the left. Bull bomber. And double bike. Let's look at the battlecopter out. Join captures the infantry up here. 6 capture progress remaining. The bomber probably will be CO'd this turn, and we'll probably nuke that anti-air. Gunboat, infantry, and infantry. Does not seal the anti-air. Or seal the bomber. Both for a fighter. I'm not sure why. That probably would have been more than adequate deal for all the battlecopters. Now the Duster. Now Duster, Bike, and Infantry. Fighter heading down south. Bomber follows. Medium tank. There's a tank up north, just capturing some properties. And looks like Isabella's going to start capturing the northern airport as well. A missile can lock down that airport from the safe side over here. Infantry, and bike. Anti-air tank. Yeah, a lot of projects being captured. Isabella's at 29 projects, 15. I don't know if there's a capture limit, capture victory in this map, but Isabella's probably getting pretty close to it. Tasha's turn. Looks like just repositioning everything. CO's a infantry unit there. Why not? War tank infantry. Got another bomber by Isabella. Right now she's at 31 property, so has a nearly triple the economy of Tasha. Does get a hit there. Good hit on that tank. That tank is currently at 3% health. Also just finished off the battle copter, giving +1 CO zone. War tank was not struck. Tank bike. They have CO power available for Isabella. Superpower there. That may be a. I probably won't be able to do a. Whatchamacallit? A annihilation. May start be able to capture the HQ. Nope, the Interior gets on top of it. A bomber is surrounded, and it's probably not going to be set free. Another infantry. Another bomber. Another rig. And infantry and infantry. So the CO power, the war tank could not kill the infantry one turn. The infantry was left down to 9%. So not even close. HQ start being captured this turn. Orc's a CO unit on top of it. Now another battlecopter, infantry. I would say just start capturing up the HQ. There's no point to drag the game out any longer. Another proxy bomber. It's just much quicker. Is it really more fun? Oh, hits the ETR there. This may be the turn for the route. Bomber hits the bike. Bomber hits the ETR. Infantry takes up the tank. And ETR. Battlecopter. There we go. And that's the end of the game. As Angry saying, thank you for watching, and on to the next replay.